Just this morning, Trump is trying to get NASA to disband two satellites that track climate change data and are actually super useful for farmers as well, because they can track things like climate risk and how crops are getting affected by increases in carbon. And this is just one more way that Trump is not only super anti-science in a way that's bad for all of us, but also specifically hurting rural people. Now, as I said before, I think that rural people are really getting screwed by the Trump administration. They obviously voted for him in large numbers, and it might be worth it for a few of us who have the time or have the ability to do so to start going to rural areas and educating them in person, having deep in-person conversations with people. Because if all you're hearing is Fox News every day, you're not even going to hear about the Trump administration trying to do this. Some other ways in which Trump is making life worse for rural workers is cutting things like Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security, which is both a breach of his campaign promises, but also something that a lot of rural people depend on. Also, he's making it really hard for immigrants to come to America, and rural farms depend a lot on immigrants. He's told, at least for now, his immigration enforcement services to not go after farm workers as much, but he's making it very hard for new people to come to the country, and obviously they still are deporting some farm workers. Now, interestingly, what this does is, like I said, it makes it hard for the farms to get the workers that they need because people can't come here. But for the workers who are already here, it depresses their wages because they can't complain about working conditions or something since the threat of deportation is so high. Now, this has been an issue with farm workers for a long time, that the threat of deportation is wielded against them to prevent things like labor organizing. But I think it's worth just showing to American workers, hey, one of the reasons that you're concerned about immigration is because you're worried it might depress your wages. But that's exactly what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to help the business owners depress your wages at the same time that he hurts farm output. Also, a lot of rural industries are very export. If we are importing fewer goods, then we can't export as many goods either, because that's how foreigners get dollars to buy our stuff. So we buy stuff from them, they now have dollars, and then they use those dollars to buy American goods. But if you never get any dollars because you don't sell anything to Americans in the first place, then export-heavy industries like oil and gas or farming get really hurt.